Hi ladies, it's Coach Troy. I want to tell you how proud I am of how well you played. I just wanted to go over a few things that I thought you guys did brilliantly today, just brilliantly. Let's start from our goalie position. We had today Ezgi, Lilia, and Corinne that were so strong and so aggressive out here at goalie, coming out and attacking the other team. I thought you guys did exceptionally well there, and it really kept the other team from scoring. Well done, ladies, at the goalie position. We had others playing goalie, but I'm just highlighting a few things here. There were a couple of times today that I thought Elena just did a great job. She was up here at a forward position, and the other team kicked the ball out, and Elena was trying to get it back in here. She stopped the ball. She stops it. She looks, and she made a pass down here or a pass down here, and then she found herself going to the post, and it was just brilliant. So Elena, well done at that. There's another time where Elena also actually couldn't go anywhere because the other team was right here like a wall, and so she passed it back ever so nicely to a team behind her, or to a teammate behind her, and I thought that was just great. There were a couple of times where the ball was getting kicked out here, and in this case, we were going this direction, and the ball was sort of going dribbling down. It was actually being kicked almost to the sideline, and Tyler went like a rocket, and she takes off, and she takes this ball down the sideline and runs with it. It was beautiful, Tyler. You were so close to that sideline, and yet you kept it in bounds. I thought that was great. Similarly, there was a few times where Alicia and Xana also got the ball down the sideline, or in fact what they did, let me draw this out so you can see this a little bit. I was so impressed because there were a couple times in one of the games where the other team was really thick, like the other team just put a whole bunch of people in the box, and it made it really hard to make your way through there. So what Alicia and Xana did on more than one occasion is they took the ball outside, and then they brought it in here, and then they made these beautiful, what we call cross passes, where you cross it into the middle, and it worked beautifully for us. So well done, ladies, on those crossing passes. There was another time or two where Xana, Lilia, and Corinne were at a midfielder position. So we had our forwards here, and the midfielders were excellent this day. So the midfielders that I thought really did a beautiful job were Corinne and Lilia and Xana. And oftentimes when the ball got past the forwards, the midfielders were there to control it and then to pass it back to whoever was necessary. The midfielders did just a great job today. There were also a couple of times where we had, whether they were midfielders or goalies helpers, I remember one or two times where Kaylee and Mandana, almost from the same position, so Kaylee and Mandana, both of you guys, had the other team stacked like this. You couldn't go this way, you couldn't pass this way, and what you guys both did is you dribbled across the field. And it totally freed up all the space. It made these guys all have to move, which then created these holes in the field for you to pass down to and to score that way. I know that's a very busy drawing, but basically what I love to see there is I love to see you guys being able to cross the ball, dribble it across the field, create your own open space. It was just beautiful. Now, I mentioned a while back that sometimes we had, like Alicia and Xana were bringing the ball down and then making the ball across. Well, there's one time, whoops, that was weird. Yeah, well, I'll just stick with where I am. There's one time where Alicia was here and she shoots the ball on goal. And their goalie was pretty good, and it bounces off of the goalie, but guess who was over here? Well, Rachel was over here, and she got the rebound, and she shot it in the goal, and it was fantastic. Really, really good. Now, there was also a couple of times where we had Danielle, and Danielle was playing back here. Danielle played both the goalie's helper, and she played also she was playing forward here a couple of times. And I want to compliment Danielle, first of all, because she was not feeling well, and she was hurt. But she was super solid back here, and then at the forward position, she was always in a great position. Now, let me talk to you about how well and how she was playing that position, which I just love. Everybody played their position really well, but one thing that I saw Danielle doing is that, let's say that we had the ball, our goalie had the ball, and maybe we had our goalie's helper back here, and we had our midfielder and some forwards. Danielle seemed to be pushing up, which I love. She was just trying to get up to that open space to be able to receive the ball, and it worked really well a bunch of times. There's just a couple last things that I wanted to talk about. The goal shooting that we had today was fantastic. Julia, Alicia, Xana. I mean, there's so many people, Rachel, everybody, Kaylee, that scored goals. It is lots and lots of shooting and passing. And then lastly, Julia. Julia just did, I'm not sure if some of you saw in the first game, she got like 3 goals in the first quarter, which was brilliant. And there was just a lot of really simple dribbling, but also very aggressive and very fast. So it was moving in and out of players and then shooting that ball into the goal. And ladies, like I said, I couldn't be more pleased with how you did. I'm so proud of you, so proud of you. Well done today. And I look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Take care.